Hello, ladies and germs. King of Kemful Folkart, Dennis Ramsay, coming at ya. Winning Kemful, please come by the Dennis Ramsay magical wands, made of the finest wood of Canada. Also sell folk art paintings, abstract art paintings, fine art paintings too. Please subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Push that red button now and the share buttons on your computers. Today's topic is Donald Trump. What do I think of Donald Trump? I like Donald Trump. The reason I like Donald Trump is two or three reasons, actually. And I'll get into those. Number one, he's trying to get the USA government and peoples of America back to work. He's trying to get jobs that are new. He's trying to get the economy back on track. Now, the Democrats, they always scorn Donald Trump. They're all words of hate. Now, the thing about the Democrats I've noticed, none of them were willing to get the economy back in America. They weren't willing to try to get people back having jobs. So for this reason, I'm not a Democrat fan. I think Donald Trump is on the right track, bringing the factories back to work, the car factories and the farms, and he's trying to get the economy back where it's making money. A country with no money, you're going to have only one ingredient, and that's poverty. Now, the USA, Donald Trump, is trying to get people back to work. He's trying to get the car factories back to work, the farms, and everything else. So I like Donald Trump for that reason. I think Donald Trump was right when he said he has to make China pay more tax, and he has to make China pay more for their goods that they export to the USA. Because China has a habit, they'll make a pair of sneakers for 50 cents and sell it to you for 10 bucks each. So I don't blame Donald Trump for taxing the Chinese people more. It's like he said one time, if we're taking the Chinese cars from China and they're not willing to export the USA cars into the China market, we have to make the Chinese people pay more for duty and tax on these cars. I agree. Thing about China, you give them an inch and they'll take a mile, if you know what I'm saying. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. I think it's good that China is going to have to pay more tax for the goods they export to the USA. I think Canada should do the same, tax them more. That's my opinion. I think it's great that we have the Mexican workers in Canada. I think that's great. I also think it's great we have the Jamaicans doing the farm labor throughout Canada. That's good too. I also think the Mexican workers, they should open the door to the Mexican people to come into the USA to do the farm labor and the work. The migrant workers should be allowed in the USA and Canada. That's good. It's good for the economy. Now, getting back to the USA, Donald Trump should be pissed off at China right now. I think over 100,000 Americans died from the coronavirus 19. China should be made to pay for the vaccine for all these sick people in the USA that are dying of the coronavirus 19. I think that's a good idea. I also think that China should pay a penalty of 10 or 20 billion dollars for causing the coronavirus 19. I think that too. I also think that they should pay for the vaccine for the whole big friggin' world. Now I know what you're saying. Is that fair? Yeah, it's fair. They caused the goddamn coronavirus 19. They should pay for the vaccine or the cure. Simple as that. Now, getting back to the USA, the Democrats tried to impeach Donald Trump a few months back. Everybody knows about that. They only did it for one reason only. They know they can't beat him in the next election in 2020. So the Democrats were trying to make him look bad, impeach him, so they were hoping in the next election they would get more votes for the Democrats instead of the Republicans. Yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. And Hillary Clinton is not half as good as Donald Trump. And I'll tell you why. Hillary Clinton was always running down Donald Trump. Oh, he's an old man. What's he know? He's weak and he's stupid and blah, 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 or whatever she said. But Hillary Clinton is not a world traveler like Donald Trump. Now, if you took the two and put them together, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump will travel anywhere in the world. Hillary Clinton prefers to stay mostly in the United States. She's not a world traveler. Donald Trump is. Here's the funny part about that. Donald Trump, I think he's about 75, 76. Hillary Clinton, I think she's in her early 60s, give or take. Yet Donald Trump's health is better than Hillary Clinton. What's that tell you? Hillary Clinton doesn't have the health that Donald Trump has. Hillary Clinton doesn't want to travel to the Middle East or even to England. But Donald Trump, you can put him on a plane, he'll go anywhere. You know why? Because he's a brave soul, and he's not scared to show up in any country. Hillary Clinton is. So for a president, I think we got the best choice with Donald Trump. I also like the fact that he's getting people back to work. The economy is making more money in the USA. Now here's something for you. They used to pay in the USA 36% tax. Donald Trump has that down to 24% tax. Think about that for a minute. Big difference there. That's 12%. Now, getting back, who do I like the best? I like Donald Trump and the Republicans. I don't like the Democrats. Never did. The Democrats are ruining the USA. Look who we had in there before. We had Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton, I didn't like him as a president. Not because he was just a Democrat. He was a poor leader. I never liked Obama. What they call him? I don't know. Obama, I think his name was. He was asleep at the wheel. He was in there for 7 years. He didn't do anything. He was asleep at the wheel. When Donald Trump got in there, he got the economy back going again strong, and he's did more good than harm. Let's put it that way. He's built up the military. He put $2.5 trillion into the USA military, which now they're superpower again. A couple other past presidents I didn't care for. I didn't care for the Bush guys. You know who I mean. Bush Sr. and Bush Jr. They were two presidents too. They were as bad as Obama and Bill Clinton. The best presidents I've seen in recent years was Ronald Reagan. He died about 5 or 6 years ago. And Jimmy Carter and Gerald Ford, and now Donald Trump. In the media, everybody blames Donald Trump for the Democrats' mistakes and shortcomings. The Democrats have been blaming Donald Trump ever since the day he got in office. And the Democrats are a bunch of losers, a bunch of crybabies and whiners. That's Dennis Ramsay's opinion. They've been complaining for the last several years, or 5 or 6 years or whatever. The Democrats are a bunch of losers, a bunch of crybabies, and they're blaming Donald Trump for their shortcomings and mistakes because the Democrats are poor leaders. Poor leaders. That's my opinion. And I don't like the Democrats. I like the Republicans, whatever that's worth. The only mistake I see in the USA right now is they need better gun control. They don't have any gun control in the USA. They should have some gun control. Now, where was that the other day? Oh, I think it was down in Georgia. A young man was out running. He was just running down the road, getting some exercise. No harm in that. And two guys pulled up in a truck and shot the young man to death because he was out for a run. You know, just out running around, run down the road, nothing wrong with that. And they killed him because he was black. They didn't like the color of his skin, so they shot him dead. Now, those two young men were finally charged just recently. I think it was last week. And I hope they get the death penalty. The death penalty. What they dished out to that black guy that was out for a run, trying to get some exercise. That's my opinion. The two guys they caught were white. I think they're in their 30s or 40s, something like that. I hope they get the lethal injection for killing an unarmed black man out for a run. Too many guns, too many crazies that have guns in the USA, and they're willing to shoot anybody or kill anybody. That's why they need gun control. That's Dennis Ramsay's opinion. You're welcome to share yours down below. Leave me some comments or whatever you want to say. But getting back to Donald Trump, do I like him? Yeah, I like him. I like him better than Hillary Clinton. I like him better than Obama. I like him better than them two other presidents, Bush Sr. and Bush Jr. I didn't like them at all. The reason I didn't like the Bushes is they started the goddamn war in Iraq. So I never liked them for that. That's why I never liked Bush Jr. for starting that war in Iraq, which killed, I think, hundreds of thousands of people, maybe a couple million. Anyhow, I think Donald Trump is better than Hillary Clinton. And I think the Democrats are a bunch of crybabies, whine babies. They're always complaining or whining about something. You know, maybe their mommy didn't wipe their ass the right way or something, I don't know. Maybe they didn't get their morning coffee, or maybe they just want to blame somebody for all their problems or shortcomings. But anyhow, y'all take care and have a fine day. But I would vote for Donald Trump in the next election in 2020. The Democrats are a bunch of whine babies and losers, and they're always making the USA country worse. Economically, it's better off with Donald Trump. The Democrats, they suck shit. I wouldn't vote for any of them. Y'all have a fine day. Peace out, folks. And subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Have a good day.